All right, we've come to the point in our journey where we have to address resampling, image resampling. Inside the image size dialog box, what I'm going to do is, way down at the bottom, I'm going to deactivate resample image. Go ahead and turn that guy off. And you'll notice right off the bat, as soon as we deactivate resample image, the pixel dimension area at the top of the dialog box deactivates or grays out. We can no longer change the pixel dimensions inside the dialog box. We can only adjust the physical size, the width, the height, and the resolution when we are not asking Photoshop to resample our image. With resample turned off when we are resizing our images, we are not changing the pixel count. In other words, the pixel count at the top is going to remain fixed and unchanged. We're not changing the number of pixels inside the image. The pixel count is going to remain fixed. The only thing that we're going to be doing here is changing the width, height, and resolution. In other words, when resampling is turned off, down at the bottom of the dialog box, and this is the part that I want you to understand, you are not impacting the quality of the image. That's absolutely critical to understand. So once again, with resampling turned off at the bottom of the dialog box, we are not changing the quality of the image. How do I know that? Because the quality of the image is based on the number of pixels inside the image. If we're not changing the pixel count, if the pixel count is fixed, then the quality of the image remains unchanged. So what I'm going to do down inside the resolution field is, instead of 300, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to 100 pixels per inch, thinking that, hey, if I lower the resolution, then I'm lowering the quality of the image, right? No, wrong. I'm not changing the quality of the image. Notice when I change the resolution of the image, what happens to the document size. So all of a sudden, instead of being 5 inches by 5 inches, it's now 15 inches by 15 inches. Or if I take the resolution and I increase it to 600 pixels per inch, notice what happens to the width and height. Now it's 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. Now notice here, by the way, as a side note, that I've doubled the original resolution. The original resolution was 300 pixels per inch, right? So if I double the resolution, then the physical size decreases by half. Instead of being 5 by 5, it's now 2.5 by 2.5. In other words, it's like a teeter-totter. The quality isn't changing. The pixel dimensions haven't changed. All I'm doing is reshuffling the width and height and the resolution. I have the width and height on one side of the teeter-totter, and I have the resolution on the other side of the teeter-totter, and both remain balanced. What I want to do in the next exercise is I want to explain what happens when we have resampling turned on. Just as a refresher, with resampling turned off, we are not changing the quality of our image. Let's see what happens now when resampling is turned on, when we can impact the quality of our image.